Hey there, everyone. It is summertime and so exciting. We bring this live to our Family Connection Challenge group. You might be seeing outside of it. So if you are, we would love to have you come and join us. And it's Family Connection Challenge. It's on Facebook group, and we do all kinds of fun stuff for families. But today, as we love to do, and Dale Troy's with us, and she's been an ongoing guest each month to share some of her beautiful information. So we love having her. She's one of our founding ambassadors. And so I'm going to turn it over to her, and she's going to share some summer fun stuff that you as a family can do, especially if your kids are bored right now. So anyway, she's going to kick it off. And thank you, Dale, for being here.
Sure. Okay. So as we know, it's Memorial Day weekend, and which to me is the signal of the beginning of summer. So I thought, what better thing to do than talk about summer activities? Because I know a lot of your kids have been actually at home a lot, and it might be difficult for them to be home all summer if they are going to be home all summer. And you might end up hearing, oh, I'm bored. What am I going to do? There's nothing to do. So I just wanted to inspire you and give you some ideas of maybe something you hadn't thought of that you could suggest and they could get them interested. So here we go. There's 7 things. The first one is bike or hike somewhere new. If your child is into biking or hiking, there's an app called All Trails, which helps you locate trails. So even if they've been doing something like this, there probably are trails that they're not aware of. And this would be a simple thing for them to do, get on the app and find something new to try. That's number 1. Okay. Number 2 is the Chopped Challenge. Chopped is a very popular TV show. I'm probably aware of that. And my kids love watching it, and it's fun. And what I was thinking is that your child could challenge you or challenge one of their siblings to create something from a bunch of ingredients that each of them are given. And they could time it like they do in the show, and make it, really unique. So that, I think that could be a lot of fun. I know my kids would like that. Number 3 is create a vegetable garden. They may or may not have a vegetable garden, but now's a great time to get one going, and they could actually use some vegetables in the Chopped Challenge, or they could just get maybe more into cooking in the kitchen. Learning how to even make a nice salad would be a great thing to start doing this summer. The more healthy options you have around the house, the healthier eating you will see with your kids. I have seen that if they just get used to it, if there are more healthy items around the house, they all of a sudden want more carrots and celery. So maybe creating a vegetable garden will get them in that frame of mind. Okay, number 4 is a little different. Career research. Now, I work with college students, and I've seen that many really have no idea what they want to do in their life. They may have an idea what they want to major in, but they really don't know much about careers. So they could start doing, that's just something that maybe they haven't had time to think about or haven't really thought about. You can research by obviously going online. You can also research by talking to people who are in a variety of careers, finding out what it's really like, maybe even shadowing someone at a job. The summer gives them a whole lot of time to be exposed to different careers, and that might just help them solidify what they want to do in college. Number 5, a vision board. Vision boards are a lot of fun also. If you've never done one, it requires thinking about what your goals are. It could be the goals for the year. It could be the goals for your whole life. Something that's going to inspire you to, take action and be motivated. And it's very simple to do. Usually people will get a bunch of magazines and start cutting out pictures that just make them happy or are related to something that they want to do in their life. For instance, if your child really wants a dog and doesn't have a dog, there might be pictures of dogs that appeal to them. It could be anything. It could be they want to be a business person and there's something related to business in the magazine. So what you do is you collect all those pictures. Usually you paste them on a poster board. So it's also a creative activity. So it's a combination of goals and creativity, and it's something that they can look at periodically to just make them feel good and make them get excited about what's to come in the future. Okay, number 6, interview older family members. Now, the idea of this is that I've seen this in my own family, that a lot of stories get lost as members of the family are no longer with us. So it's really a really nice idea for the whole family to start interviewing grandparents and great aunts and so forth, and write down or record what they say. Find out how the family came here, what the background is. You'd be amazed at how interesting it can be. And a lot of kids are really interested in their ancestors, in their history. And this is something that they probably haven't had time to do during the year. So I think this would be also a really good project. They can write it up. They can do all sorts of things. They can create a whole video about it. And I'm sure other family members could contribute as well. That would be a fun one too. And finally, learn something new. During the school year, I'm sure your kids are always saying how busy they are, and you feel busy. It's go, go, go from activity to activity. So summer's a great time to just think about, wow, what would I like to have this extra time? Would I like to learn an instrument? Would I like to learn a language, learn a new game, learn a recipe, or learn something related to the computer, some kind of tech that maybe they're not that good at and they want to learn how to learn to be better at. So the possibilities are endless, and learning something new would also just make them feel like they accomplished something over the summer. So I hope those were all helpful. I'll just do a quick review. Number 1 was bike or hike using the All Trails app. Number 2 was doing a chop challenge with your family. Number 3 was creating a vegetable garden and maybe using some vegetables in recipes and getting more into healthy eating. Number 4 was career research, starting to really think about what they want for their career, and then that will help in college. Number 5 is a vision board, thinking about what they want for the future, a short period of time ahead or even longer, and being very creative with that. Number 6 was interviewing older family members to find out family history and make sure it's recorded somewhere. And number 7 was learn something new. Just choose something that excites them and they haven't had time to ever do it. So that's that. So I hope those are going to inspire you and your family. And summer's a great time to do all those things you hadn't thought about doing during the year because you were just too busy. Your kids don't need to be bored. There's so many options out there. Thank you.